Striving for here. And O'Neill hits it into right field, and that ball is a base hit, and Cincinnati leads. Winningham goes to third with good base running. 1-0 Cincinnati. O'Neill hits it to left field pretty well. Bonds it back at the track. Up against, and the Reds lead. It's a double for O'Neill, who's driven in both runs. First hit for each. And Bonds cracks it high in the air to right, and Van Slyke will tag at second. There's the catch, and the runner moves on to third base, and he's out! That's a double play. And the other man stayed at first, and that might have been a mistake.
We talked about a double play situation, but who would have thought that this is how the double play occurred? Paul O'Neill on a brilliant throw to third to nail Andy Van Slyke. And you know why Bonilla stopped at first and didn't go? Because of the fake by Barry Larkin. Everybody did the right thing. O'Neill hit the cutoff man. Larkin in the right position. Quick tag by Sabo.
Center field, way back at the track. Hatcher can't get it. O'Neill is going to go for third with one out. He is out at third base. Out at third base. That was the right play to make, too, but they gummed it down.
Absolutely. Another assist by the Cincinnati Reds outfield. Who gets credit for this ball hit to center field? The left fielder trailing the play. Billy Hatcher, this ball misses a foot from going out of the ballpark. And look at Eric Davis, all the way from left, and he uncranks, or cranks, a strong throw to third to nail Bobby Bonilla. Bonilla had the right idea. With one out, you gotta try to go to third. And the fourth outfield assist for the Reds in this series.
There's Eric Davis. He went over and backed up that play. That was tremendous.
Very aggressive. Look at Billy Hatcher. Had Davis not backed this play up, then it could have been an inside the park home run. Hatcher has no play, but Davis trailing the play. I mean, he picked the ball up and just threw a strike to nail Bonilla at third base. Wow.
With two out, a two-strike count. Strike called, and the game is over. And Dibble has a 1-2-3 ninth inning with two strikeouts. And the Reds lead 3 games to 1. 5-10-1 and 3-8-0.
And Rob Dibble gets a save.
Third, 1 out, 3-2. Hatcher running. Base hit. Cincinnati leads. Hatcher to third.
Not only did Quinones drive in the go-ahead run here in the 7th, but with Hatcher running, he pushes Hatcher home. And a very happy Luis Quinones. Tony Perez saying, this is first base. Stay right here, Louis. You're all right, pal. Is he ever, as far as the Reds are concerned?
The 8th gave a walk, but got out of the inning. The Pirates have had only 1 hit, and they've been given 5 walks. gave a one-out walk in the 8th. He does the same thing in the 9th. There is a chance that Bonds will be running. Tying run is on. Oliver talking to Myers, and watch this first pitch to Dibble throw. See, he's out there in the right field corner. One on, one out. Potential lead run at the plate. Martinez. He double home the only Pirate run. He has the only Pirate hit tonight.
If you send R.J. Riddle in the 8th inning, you've got to send Bonds here.
He is not going. And a fly ball into right field. Braggs is back near the wall. And he has it for the second out. How close was that? 2 out. I told you the outfielders were deep to try to cut down on the extra base hit. 2 out.
I think that ball would have been out had Braggs not been there. That ball may have had enough height. Martinez again to right field. He only hit a ball to right field earlier. And watch Braggs go up at least to the yellow line. That ball's a home run. That ball is a home run, I believe, had he not been there.
You're right. It would have been. And the crowd saw the replay. That's the noise they're making. And the Reds are 1 out away from the National League pennant. The batter's Don Slaught. 2-2 to Slaught, who hit 4 home runs this year. Out there to congratulate Glenn Braggs, and there's Lou Piniella, winner in his first year managing Cincinnati.
Well, I'll tell you, we felt leaving spring training would have a very competitive ball club. We got off to a good start. We were in first place all year, and then we capped it by winning this division or this National League pennant. But we still got some work to do.
Catcher is up, and Billy takes a strike, and Stewart gets ahead. Catcher 5 out of 15 with a home run against Pittsburgh. Breaking ball misses. Even before the game, we saw Stewart on the bench kind of hypnotizing himself. He seems like he's on a mountaintop and no one's around. Misses with a breaking ball. Falls behind 2-1.
The guy who was released by the Philadelphia Phillies back in 1986, and on that team was a left-hander by the name of Steve Carlton. And they used to talk about these trances before a game.
Out of the strike zone, 3-1 to Hatcher.
Not meaning to say that they were very close friends, but they were on the same ball club. And Stewart learned a lot from concentration from Steve Carlton. That demonic stare.
Hatcher hit a foul and out of play, and it's 3-2. One thing about this pitcher, Stewart, he does not walk many. He had 166 strikeouts and half as many, 83 walks. He did allow 16 home runs. He missed low.
Hitting 4th and playing left field, number 44, Eric Davis.
You saw that figure for Eric Davis against Pittsburgh. Only 4 hits in 23 at-bats. Runner going. Fly ball to deep center field. McGee back. It's going to go. Think they just won the World Series.
Well, they certainly may have taken a step in that direction. Lou Piniella told us before the game that Eric Davis was going to try to hit the ball to right field.
Just make contact.
Yeah, forget the power. And on the first pitch, Eric Davis trying to go to right field, goes to center field a long way.
And the runner was going. What a good hit and run that was. A walk and a home run. That's the most devastating combination in baseball. A walk and one of these.
Fastball right down the middle of the plate. And he knew it. That's the thing about guys like Davis. He's been in a slump, probably realizing Dave Stewart's trying to get ahead. 22nd player to hit a home run in his first World Series at bat. The last guy, Bill Babe, in last year's series. The Giant catcher.
Stewart on Larkin. Walked Hatcher, struck out O'Neill, and lost Eric Davis big time. It's 2-0 Cincinnati first inning. 2 with Randy Myers on the hill for Cincinnati in the 9th.
After having an earlier 5 out of 9 in 1903.
And Myers gets a strikeout of Gallego. Here's Willie Randolph. Randy Myers gets a strikeout to start the 9th inning. And the batter is Dave Henderson, pinch hitting. 2-2 the count. Oakland has left 10 men on base tonight while being shut out. And another strikeout for Randy Myers. So the Reds have asserted themselves here this evening. They're not only going to win this game, they have asserted themselves as good champions of the National League, capable of winning the World Series. Not that they're going to, but they could. Ricky Henderson is the 3rd man up in this inning. Ricky gets his 3rd hit of the night. And he'll shoot down to second base ahead of the throw from Eric Davis. 3 for 5 for Ricky Henderson. And the 9th Oakland hit. By the way, if they leave him on, they will tie a record of leaving 11 men on while being shut out in the World Series game.
Been done 4 times, most recently by the Orioles versus the New York Mets back in 1969. That's real unusual to leave 11 men stranded and be shut out.
Willie McGee has a hit, 1 for 4. He's the only switch hitter in their lineup this evening. Ball 1. The Reds got 2 in the first on the home run by Eric Davis. 2 in the 3rd. A walk to Larkin, double by Hatcher. Infield out by O'Neill. They got 3 in the 5th. Double by Hatcher, single by Davis. 2-run single by Sabo. Hatcher 3 hits and a walk. Davis single and a home run and 3 RBIs. A walk and a 2-run single by Sabo. Has a 7-0 in the 9th. 2 out. And McGee hits it to O'Neill. The Reds have won it. This is what got Cincinnati going in the very first inning. A walk to Hatcher, and this 2-out home run by Eric Davis. And Dave Stewart pitched 4 innings and gave up 4 runs, with Cincinnati winning it 7-0. The leadoff batter is Eric Davis. To the shortstop, Bordick just into the game, and 1 out. And a high chopper, and this will be close. It's a base hit for Bates. Lansford did all he could. Might have thrown him out had he gloved the ball, but couldn't come up with it.
Bates coming over to the Cincinnati Reds from the Milwaukee Brewers. Once this ball bounces the second time, forget it. Bates runs too well.
What will Sabo do? 1 on, 1 out. Base hit by Sabo, his 3rd hit of the night. The winning run's at second with 1 out.
Arnie Lansford on the line at third base. He'll move off the line now with Bates at second. That ball hit sharply into left field. Doubtful that Lansford gets to that ball if he were playing normally.
Here in the 10th, a hit might win the game for the Reds, and Arusa talks with his battery plus Willie Randolph. PINIELLA trying to keep the batting order in mind, and the batter is Joe Oliver. He made the last out in the 8th inning and left 2 on. He has had 1 for 4. A's want the double play to send us into the 11th. Oliver wants the hit to win it. That ball is fair. Cincinnati's ahead, 2 games to none.
Right over the bag, and it bounces on the line when it goes over the bag. I think it's safe to say that Tom Browning, you don't need to come to the ballpark.
And Bates scores the winning run in a 5-4 Cincinnati victory. They beat Stewart last night. Well started tonight, and they beat Eckersley. What are the odds of Cincinnati being 2-0?
I can't describe it. I came up earlier in the game with a chance to win it, and I went up there this time. I didn't want to lose it. I wanted to go up there and try to get the big hit.
You know, what else gets lost in this is a job you do behind the plate. Oakland didn't score after the 3rd inning.
Well, I just tried to go with the bullpen and try to shut them down. I knew that we were able to come back. We've been swinging the bats well, and I felt that we had a lot of confidence.
What a moment for Joe Oliver, who persevered for a long time in the minor leagues before making the grade. What a moment. Reds win it 5-4. They lead 2 games to none, and we'll play Friday night.
You know, we've wanted this for a long time, just to be able to compete for a World Series. And, you know, we're just coming out here and we're taking the bull by the horns right now, and we're playing very, very hard.
Came back to win it, but 9 of 18 since '54.
Well hit ball by Sabo, carrying to the track to the wall, and Cincinnati leads it 1-0. Sabo cracks one over the fence. That's the 4th Cincinnati hit. Tony La Russa, Mike Moore find themselves trailing in this one.
Mike Moore in a position where he had to throw the fastball. He throws it, he finds the fat part of the plate, the fat part of the bat, and the Reds are on top.
He corks another to left field, sending Ricky Henderson back, but not far enough. Another home run for Sabo, and it is 5-2. A 2-out home run makes it 5-2.
Now to honor America, please rise and join in the singing of our national anthem as performed by the Grammy Award-winning Columbia recording artist, Michael Bolton.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
He defeated Oakland in the first game. There go the runners. And the strikeout, the first of the innings. Got him in the inning is over. Second strikeout for Rijo. And a strikeout, and that's the third of the game for Rijo. There's another homer and a strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts for Rijo, who has set down 5 in a row. And another strikeout. Gallego 0-2. And he lost the bat, and he's out. 3-2. On the corner. Henderson thought he had walked, and that's the 7th strike. We mentioned it before. This fella has a tremendous physique. I mean, he's built more like a football player than a baseball player.
That's an example.
That's how strong he is, folks.
Holy cow. What is going on here?
Have you ever seen that before?
No.
I never have.
What is going on
I have
here?
never seen that before. He swung and missed and broke the bat.
We kiddingly talk about it. He's built more like Fort Bragg's. Now look at this. It hits his bat back and breaks in 2.
That's what did it when he hit his back.
Yeah, you've seen Bo Jackson do that over his head, over his knee. How about his back? We've never seen Bo do that. Maybe Bo doesn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh.
He bunts, and the play will have to be to first and safe. Winning and beats it out. A 2-strike bunt.
How about that?
It was in a perfect spot.
Oh.
And that bunt will cause the play to go to first and safe, and the bases are loaded. Stewart pulled Randolph off the base, and La Russa wants to come out and talk about that one. Bases loaded, nobody out. It'll be a sacrifice and an error when this argument is over.
I think Tony is saying, look, to Randy Marsh, that you cheat on this play all the time. But when you're throwing the ball inside the line, it looked like Paul O'Neill may be pulling up lame with a hamstring pull. Oh, he was on the bag. He was on the bag.
Braggs hits a possible double play ball, and only one, and a run scores, and we're tied. It is a 1-1 game on the infield out on the fielder's choice by Braggs. And a high fly ball to right will put Cincinnati on top. The runner tags. They could never throw him out. The throw goes into second base, and it's 2-1 Cincinnati. Winningham, who had that bunt single, scores the go-ahead run. Cincinnati needs 3 outs. Dave Henderson leads off against Rijo, who's retired 19 in a row. Rijo has fanned 8, walked 3, 1 intentional. Strike, and the Reds are 2 outs away from being the champions of baseball. That's 20 in a row. 9 strikeouts for Jose Rijo.
And here comes Lou Piniella. And Lou Piniella told us before the game that when he goes to the mound, he doesn't take the pitcher out. I wonder if he's going to change it right now.
There is Randy Myers in the bullpen. And the word for Jose Rijo is going to leave is Magnifico. Myers in. Rijo out. Do you like drama? 2-1 Cincinnati. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Jose Canseco batting for Harold Baines. He is 1 for 11 in the World Series, and that one hit was a home run.
Canseco has not been getting around on the fastball. I would imagine Myers will stick with that pitch.
Good swing by Canseco. That's one of the few pitches we've seen him bend right on. Ball three. Ball three.
Ever so close.
A chopper to Salo. 2 out. Canseco fails to deliver. And the Cincinnati bench ready to explode. And the last hope for the Oakland A's is Arnie Lansford. The last hope. What can you do? What can you say? They are on the verge of executing one of the most astounding upsets in the 87-year history of the World Series.
And Myers bringing it. And the pitch is hit in the air. Foul off first. Benzinger backing and calling. And the 1990 World Championship belongs to the Cincinnati Reds. As you might expect, they pile out of the dugout. They are jumping up and high-fiving. All smiles as Lou Piniella and his coaching staff break out of the dugout. Gloves and caps all over the infield. The Cincinnati Reds have done the absolute improbable by defeating the club considered to be the best in Major League Baseball, and they've done it in a 4-game series sweep.
It's a Cinderella story. This team deserves it. This is the epitome of hard work. This team has gone out there every day and played consistent baseball. We went wire to wire. Nobody said we could do that. We won the playoffs. Nobody said we could beat the Pirates, and nobody thought we could ever play with the A's. So it's just a Cinderella story. These guys just come out here and just did their job, and we won.
A defending champion, well, team saying that they were the best team. I'll tell you, somebody's doing something weird because we were the best team. Now, over 162 games, they won 103. We won 91. They're a great ball club. I don't want to underestimate anything they've accomplished because they can play. But in this particular World Series here, Cincinnati was the best team.